What up? What is up, everybody? It's the Normies, and we are here to start our one of our wheel-winning shows. It is time for Vinland Saga Season 1, Episode 1, Somewhere Not Here. This has been a highly requested show for a while, and the wheel gods spoke, and here we are. We are watching Vinland Saga. Joining for this crew, as of now, is Marquetta, Pat, me, P-Dub. Nahid is out sick, but he will be here as well. I kind of thought it would make sense for everybody that watched Vikings live action to kind of be here. Obviously, we're missing a lot of our crew, but we're here. Pat's here too. He did not watch the live action Vikings, but I think the anime bug is starting to hit Pat. So what's your thoughts on this?
Don't get too ahead of yourself now.
Oh, I can prove it's starting to hit. I have proof. I have proof because yesterday we reacted to Band of Brothers, and he was like, "Is this a live action or an anime?" I was like, "It's a live action." He's like, "Ah, man, I thought it was an anime about World War II. Let's check that out."
You guys started Band of Brothers, awesome.
Huh? Yeah. It was a Patreon reaction request. But yeah, so what are your thoughts, Pat?
I was always interested in the Viking history, but never knew anything much about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that's the only reason I'm watching this anime, because I didn't get a chance to watch the Vikings.
Sweet. That'll be very good to watch. Fuck Amazon.
Damn, the graphics are dope.
That's pretty dope.
なんだよ、ほっとしちまって。すまん、少し寝てた。陣形が広がりすぎた。このまま敵の2カメラを見て、お前は不老機が全て来たところで息をさすのを仕上げる。
Float dog?
最高だ。
You recognize a lot of characters.
前にけど敵の足を止める。止めるってお前。あんなところでどうや。身軽なのね。抜け駆けだよ。
Damn! That's what you call one-shot kill.
This one is no joke. Hail?
Yup.
He'll use that to his advantage sometime.
Oh.
Shark?
Oh my god.
Damn, that's so good for the fucking.
You let it fall down after him too.
Oh man, there's plenty. That's gonna weigh him down. He's already weighed down. That'd be so tough to get back up with all that clothing on.
Oh, this dude's sitting under the water like it's nothing. Okay, so he can be tired.
With all that heavy clothing.
After all that adrenaline wore off.
Woo! That's a battle. I wonder where they are though. Like, I wonder who they were trying to sack.
That's how you start a show.
That was solid. Yeah, it's pretty much Vikings, the show, but like anime-fied. You know, like you said, cutting people entirely in half. I can't wait to see like how they do
Yeah.
Shield walls?
the shield walls, and the field
Oh,
battles.
they're gonna destroy people.
Because the field battles were the best part of like Vikings, the show. So I wonder how this show is gonna show it. You know what I mean? I'm excited. I'm really excited for this show. Somewhere not here. All right, solid. That's how maps work. It's like
Alternate Floki timeline. It's in Iceland.
ああ、大変。羊の餌とお乳もお願い。
That looks like a bull.
the
I
symbol.
know he doesn't have horns, but that was a muscular guy.
That was a thick boy.
アルフランドを後にし、わしらの船はさらに南へ下った。もっと豊かな土地 がある。風がそう告げていたのだ。そしてわしは見つけたのだ。新大陸を果物が実り草原並み移し
Are they talking about Animal Crossing? Oh,
Oh, Vinland.
So this is Finland?
Leif Erikson?
so it's pretty far. You can tell by the timeline of like the live action show
Yeah.
where they kind of are. This is ahead of like anything we've seen in the show, I would say.
言葉は通じなかったがすぐに友達になったよ。この羽飾りとパイプは彼らからの贈り物さ。こいつは真の戦士だけが身につけられるものなんだ。
What a crazy way of learning to communicate back then with each other.
Yeah.
やっぱおっちゃんはすごいな。
いい子だトルキー。大きくなったらわしの船に乗るんじゃ。
今乗せてよ。でも変だよレイさん。だってじいちゃんも言ってたもん。西にはヨレモンランドがいて近づく船をみんな食べちゃうんだ。そんでその先は何にもないんだ。
そうだからこそわしの偉さがわかるだろう。船乗りは海と戦っとる。
おっちゃんはヒゲ生えた子供だって。冒険ばっかで戦の役に立たないって。
トルキンは信じるよね。
僕の父上が戦士って言うんなら本当だけど。
ホールズこいつらバカにするんじゃ。ビシッと言ってやって
It's so interesting seeing like a Japanese anime handling Vikings. It's
Yeah, zombie.
Look like it.
グリーンランドに投資者
今年の寒波も厳しくなる。年を追うごとに寒さが厳しくなることだ。
弱ってるのはこの2頭だけだったよ。
おお、寒かったなエルマちゃん。おじさんが温めてあげよう。
スケベ親父。もう寝なよ。
大変みたいだな。いずれ誰も越せぬような冬が来るかもしれん。今弟が移住の計画を立てている。
遠いのだ
わしは往復してきたさ。
進めー。フィンランドはすぐそこだぞ。
トルフィン船長。
なんだ。
夜のグランドだ。
化け物。苦しい。うわ。姉上、自分のベッドに行きなよ。狭いよ。もっと気にしなくていいのよ。姉上が抱っこしてあげる。ああ、もう。どうしてうちは奴隷を買わないの？
よそはよそだ毎年聞くな
Lazy bum.
いるわ
おお。
怪我はないか
ああ、この下、なんか。
いるわ
Is that the guy that he frees? Oh
bro, you'd be dead.
His arms
Was
are
it White Walker?
frozen off.
Yeah, he looks like he's dead.
no! What?
He's
I had forgotten about
slave, most likely.
昨日の話、どこまで本当なの？
どこってなんじゃい。
この船に乗せてよ。自分の目で見れば信じるよ。
そういうのを信じるとは言わん。船に乗りたいなら父上に乗せてもらえよ。あそこに軍船もある。代々村で使ってるそうだが、お前の父上なら喜んで貸すだろう。
何度頼んでもダメなの？
ここらの海はな、トルビー。わしは若い頃、流氷に閉じ込められたことが、食料はすぐになくなって、氷を食ってひもじさを紛らわせた。ついには船が氷に沈され、
Dude, that would suck.
That'd be
わし
so
はどう
crazy.
しようもなく海の上を歩いた。気づいた時にはわししかいなかった。
There.
どうして僕らはそうまでしてる？
ヘルガ湯を沸かしてくれいるわ怪我は
はい。
Actually,
Probably
probably
water.
it protected him from the wind at least, but it looked like
That's
he was gonna lose
frostbite.
his arms maybe. Yeah.
ねえ、父上。もう死んでんじゃない？手足腐ってるし、この村の人じゃないわね。どうしてあんな吹雪の中？逃げた奴隷だよ。かくまったら揉め事になるよ。
逃げてきたんだよ。わしらの先祖は昔はもっと東の地に住んどった。ノルウェーという名の土地だ。たくさんの入り江に守られたいい土地だ。ハラルトという強い男が現れた。
I'm here.
あれは最初の統一ノルウェー王を名乗り支配者になった。そして人々に迫った。王に服従するか、そ さもなくば
It's a very different depiction.
Very different.
How's it different?
He's like 8 feet tall.
The King Harold is a character in the show we're watching too, the live action. There's gonna be a lot of overlap with some characters, even though this is like far ahead of the show.
おっちゃんはやっぱり嘘つきだ。父上や僕のご先祖様が逃げたりするもんか。おっちゃんのバーカ。
I wonder what they used back in the day to stain the boats because he was staining.
Yeah. I wonder how they made
いい
it.
んだよ。レイブのおっちゃんが。
Bro, he dead.
He's just gonna keep pumping for him as they heat his blood up slowly by the fire, and eventually he'll wake up. He's like, I am your heart. All this blood heats up, he will come back.
生き返った。
おいあんたナオイいるか
Bro, that's gotta be so much brain damage.
Oh yeah.
どこから来たんだ
What?
ハーフだ。やっぱり。
He's supposed to be dead.
I mean, at our show too.
ハーフ団が港に連中また何か難癖つけに来たんだ奴が奴隷がどうとか言って強引に上陸しやがった人間に似合う唯一の首飾りだ聞いてもね鉄の鎖だ首に繋いだ鎖だけが人間ってやつを少しはマシにしてる
I'll pitch in right here, man. Oh, he got one.
そう思わんか俺の奴隷が一匹鎖を断ち切って逃げた
因縁つけてんじゃねえぞどうせこの間の剣を蒸し返そうってんだろ奴らとは何度も揉めててこの間
てめえは見覚えがあるぜてめえには左腕を切られた
そっちこそ僕も兄貴の足を切り落としやがったな
よさん
あれ兄貴はもう二度と野郎なしもぶった切ってやる
つなぐぞ貴様
That's pretty dope.
Oh.
That's kind of cool.
軽んじる者は許さん法は鎖だ下道はつながれて初めて人間の一員になれるのだ忘れ
He
る
got his fucking hairs and shit.
逃げたのは若いスラブ人の男だ心当たりはあるか
Oof.
どこだこんなに安らかな気持ちは
しっかりしろおい
I'll do it.
気を張れ死ぬぞ
ドールズ。
おやし姉さんは
Bro, he's like 3/4 of the way in the grave.
バラバラに売られたからここはどこなんだ俺は
遥かな西海の向こうにヴィンランドという名のそこは暖かく豊かで奴隷商人も戦の炎も届かぬいつか俺たちと一緒にその地で暮らさないか
フィンラン
そうかここはヴィンランドというのか
見つけたぞ無作法は許せよトールズ俺はその奴隷の正当な所有者だ
ド。父上。おいで、トルピン。
Shit's about to get real.
かくまったんじゃないですよ。あなたの奴隷が死にそうなとこを助けたわけでして。
ハーフだこの男いくらで買った若いメスだ3頭よ俺が買おう そいつは連れて帰れ他の奴隷の前で見せしめに拷問せにゃならならば4頭その倍と言えだそうすべて3歳以下のメス
What the fuck, bro? That's like, that's not smart.
くたばり族内に羊8頭とはないい取引だぜ
I mean, I get it,
そ
but
れで
damn.
そいつをどこへ連れて行く羊はこちらで選ばせてもらうぞ
姉上、悲しいの。悲しいわよ。羊8頭もしたのにあっという間に死んじゃったのよ。僕らも逃げてきたの。レイフのおっちゃんがご先祖様が東から逃げてきたって逃げてここに来たって
そう伝えられている
じゃあここからも逃げたい人がどこに行くの
Who dat? Music is really dope. Oh, some mysteries. All right, cool.
Surprise English
We
song.
have done Marqueta.
If all you've ever known is
I'm not sure.
Are you there? Huh?
Surprise English song over there.
But yeah, that was really good. That was really good. In terms of, I mean, the live action that we saw kind of pulled different stories from different parts of history. I'm not up on my Vikings history, but I think this is a little bit more accurate in terms of when King Harold and Halfdan existed.
Okay.
I think this is a little bit more because with what they're talking about, like Leaf pretty much just got introduced in the Viking show that we're in with the live action. So this is essentially what I think that spin-off live action is gonna be. It's just a continuation of the story, but we're kind of getting it with this. Because it seems like Iceland is already up and going. People are in Greenland, they even said.
Oh yeah.
So this is far ahead of what we've seen so far. So that's pretty cool. I like that. This is kind of just like continuing that story for us.
Yeah. So do you think that Harald and Halfdan are historically brothers, and they just like one have each of these like big chunks of land?
That I will have to look up to be sure, but that seems to be how they're portrayed. So, yeah, Halfdan is in the live action. Halfdan and Harold are brothers, and I don't know if I'll have to look that up to be sure if that's accurate. But I'm guessing it would be otherwise.
And in this one, they got Harold blonde as could be, and Halfdan is dark hair.
Yeah,
so.
a lot, way different of a depiction of both of those characters.
Yeah, so maybe they're not brothers then, because they look very different.
It does seem coincidental that they would mention Harold and Halfdan again so quickly next to each other. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, who knows? Who knows what their relationship
So they're
is?
real. They're real.
Yeah, a lot of the people that you're gonna hear about are.
So
real.
Halfdan really was like the lock the chains. He really.
I mean, I don't know all about that, but they were definitely real people. And I mean, Vikings were pretty brutal. I don't know if this show is really gonna get into the whole magic realm or anything. You might see fantastical things, Pat, but that's more in terms of just how like the Vikings culture dealt with their religion and how they pretty much, at least what we saw in the show, like they were really big on eating like shrooms and psychedelics, even before battles and stuff. So they were pretty much just like tripping.
Well, during battles?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They would eat them by like the bowlfuls.
Passing them around.
like they what? And so that would give them that sense of just fuck it during a battle. You know what I mean? So that they were just very incredibly fierce warriors.
Reckless.
Yeah, pretty reckless. But yeah, this is cool. So what'd you think? Diving into the Viking cultures altogether.
So obviously all these names didn't make sense to me at all.
Yeah.
But
there were some names.
I was like, obviously I think you're gonna have to like kind of have some sort of a background history to kind of get these characters.
Maybe
a little bit, because obviously you guys kind of knew them. But the animation is dope as fuck. I really like how they make the water and like the person in front of like the water, like this is really cool how they do it.
Yeah.
But I guess we didn't really get a chance to like really dive into the characters or the story until your side. Just can't say much about it.
Just kind of dipping the toes in.
Yeah.
I think any good show should be able to teach its audience about. Like, yeah, it was a little bit cooler for us because we were noticing some things. But I mean, even before we watched Vikings like live action, we didn't know shit about it. So I think I think if the show should be able to teach you Vikings culture just on its own from watching it. Or I don't know how they're gonna handle that, but I wouldn't worry too much about that.
Who do you think was the guy on the ship at the very, very end with short blonde hair?
I don't know, like that scar down the eye made me want to say Björn.
I was thinking that it was
cute.
Björn.
Yeah, I don't know.
If there's
but-
Lagertha
'cause-
in this show, I'm going to shit my pants.
Oh my god! Yeah, I'm so excited now, like to see like who. But I mean, like again, I don't know how they're gonna handle the timeline.
Yeah.
And if they're gonna pull different people from different parts of history, but I think if they're going by the timeline, Björn and Lagertha and all of them should be long gone. But
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah.
Because they were definitely very prominent figures of Vikings history, and it would be fucking dope as hell. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. It was a good first episode. Marquetta, you said earlier you had something to discuss. Or
Yeah, I was just going to bring up, like how you mentioned that people keep revisiting Vikings mythology in different like genres and different, like series and movies, even this anime.
Yeah.
I was watching this like very short documentary about how in Norway and other Scandinavian countries, people are just like, there's a little bit of a problem with like nationalism, even though they're like one of the most liberal nations in the world. They still have their issues with nationalism, and a lot of like the nationals in Scandinavia, nationalists in Scandinavia, they take the culture of Vikings and they just like kind of twist it to fit their narrative, and so they essentially like hijack the culture to spread their propaganda. Like they use the symbol, the runes to just like spread nationalism. And so there is a counter group to that who are like an actual like they have like documented lineage of like their Viking like family, and they're actually like practice they practice the different tenets of the culture.
Gotcha.
And try to like spread awareness in Scandinavian countries about what actually Vikings were about, which
That's
was
pretty
mostly
cool.
just like be free.
Leif
Yeah.
Erikson, like he said.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool that people are still out there keeping it, alive culturally at least. So yeah, I think that is all the things. If you guys want to get ahead, I'm talking to you, YouTube. If you want to get ahead right now, check out our Patreon. It's there. You can move on to the next episode, or even check out the uncuts. If you don't want to do all that, we'll see you here next week. Please comment down below. We'll be down there chatting with you. Subscribe, share, and hit the like button, because that's the best thing you can do for us for free 99. Peace.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Vinland Saga with the Normies. Check us out on Patreon for early access and uncut content. Special shout out to all of our super patrons: Eleanor, Joe, Lauren, Michael, Nick, Ruby Tiger, Dangerous, Nuptup, Quentin, Explorin' Dylan, Liam, Puvy, Tristan, Diet Dan, Keyboard Junkie, the NYR fan, ZJP, and Jay Sobel. And we'll see you all next time.